final speaker tonight is Maria Cristina Huertas Diaz, and she will be talking about a novel approach to vaccine development. Maria.
So, vaccines. I know vaccines again. I think most of us in this room have either read or heard about whether vaccines are actually good or not. Time magazine says that nearly 1 in 10 Americans think vaccines are unsafe, even though there is a mountain, literally a mountain of scientific evidence showing that vaccines do help us prevent diseases. An example of this is the poliovirus vaccine. Because of this vaccine, we have gone from 15,000 cases of polio paralysis in the United States alone before the 1960s to 0 cases of this disease in the United States today. So this gets me thinking, why are so many people against vaccines? I think one of the major problems, if not the major problem with vaccines, is that a lot of people don't actually understand how vaccines work. If we think about what the purpose of a vaccine is, it is to prevent people from getting infected with pathogens. They work by training your immune system to recognize that particular pathogen the vaccine was made for, so that when you do get infected with the pathogen, your body will recognize it and it will prevent you from developing disease. Another misconception about vaccines, especially vaccines about viruses, is that most or all vaccines are just a different version of the virus. And even though this virus is weakened, it is still a virus, and parents just don't want to inject their kids with the virus. But what if I told you these are not the only types of vaccines out there? This is where my research comes into play. For my project, I'm working on developing a vaccine against respiratory syncytial virus, or RSV. Even though RSV is the most common cause of lower respiratory tract infection in children in the United States and worldwide, there is currently no licensed vaccine. The vaccine I'm developing is an amplifying virus-like particle-based vaccine, or AVLP for short. An AVLP is a particle that looks like a virus, but it is not a virus. To make this particle, we use another virus called parainfluenza virus 5, or PIV5, which is a virus that mainly infects dogs, but it has been shown to infect humans without causing any type of symptoms or disease. This is very important because this makes PIV5, shown here on the left, the perfect shuttle to carry the main RSV protein recognized by your immune system, shown here in orange, leaving us with our vaccine, shown on the right. The neat part about this technology is that it can be used for other pathogens as well, not only RSV. So, apart from developing a vaccine against this virus affecting millions of children worldwide, I am validating this technology as a method of vaccination against other future pathogens to come. Thank you.